Good morning. We're going to make a box mix and it's going to taste like a bakery. I got this from my friend and I thought it'd be really good. In the middle of it's going to be raspberry and the topping is going to be confectionery sugar. So let me read you the ingredients and I'll put everything below. You want 1 box of cake mix, and you follow the cake mix on the bottom. And if it says 1 cup of water, you want to substitute that for a cup of milk because you want to use milk. Instead of your oil, you want to substitute that again half with whatever you got. And then if you have, I have my chickens that lay eggs, but if you have 3 eggs and they're small, add a couple of more. And then you use a box mix. This happened to be the one I used, a vanilla one. And for our cake mix, I used the buttery yellow. That's what I'm using. So for the raspberry icing, you need pudding. You need some pudding. You're going to reserve half of the pudding because you want to put that in between the cake. And then you want some milk and some butter to melt to go in the icing. And let's get started. So we're going to put the cake mix, which is right here, into the bowl. Oops, I don't want anything to spill. Just like that. Then we're going to put the pudding mix in. Good thing I didn't open it, because if it fell, it would be all over the place. Okay, just like that. And then we're going to put the eggs in. And I have the eggs right here. And I had to show you, look at the bowl. For anybody that knows me, I love peas. And Ray found this bowl, so he thought I should have it. These are from our farm fresh eggs. So it calls for 3 eggs, but this one's just a little one. So I've got more. That's from the guinea hens. They always have a really hard shell. There's 1. There's 2. I like to use a different bowl in case I find anything that shouldn't be there. There's 3. That's a pretty good size one. That's 4. And here's a guinea hen that's going to be a hard shell again. There you go. There's 5 eggs right there. So what we're going to do, we're going to put the eggs in, just like this. Then we're going to put the cup of milk in. Here's the milk right here. Then I have a cup of butter right here, but you want to make sure it's not too hot when it goes in because you don't want to scramble anything. So this is barely warm. You can put it in the microwave or you can put it on the stove with a pan underneath, but this isn't too warm. So this is going in. Remember, you're going to half everything again. So if it calls for half a cup of milk, you're going to put a whole cup of milk. Okay, we're going to blend this up right now. If it's loud, I apologize. all mixed up very well. This is my new mixer. So I'm gonna put that right there. Then we're gonna put them in the cake pans. But we wanna reserve some of this because we're gonna mix it with raspberry filling. So we have to divide it up in 2 pans. But like I said, we have to reserve a little bit. And for the frosting, we need that little dab of Douya. I think this looks pretty even. And then we're going to put it in an oven at 350. Make sure it's preheated. Now, when this is done, you want to stick a toothpick or something in because it's got a pudding mix. And that means it's going to be very moist. And you want to make sure it's done because the texture is going to be much different. There. That's all done. I always like to hit my pans a little. So we're going in the oven.